In this video, we're going to talk about the average value in a continuous setting. You see what I mean later. So from high school, if let's say you've got a group of giraffes here. This giraffe here is 3 meters high, 3 meters tall. This giraffe here is 5 meters, 6 meters, and so on. From high school, the average height would be you adding up all the heights and then dividing it by the number of giraffes. So this value here would represent the average height. Okay, so this here represents the average height. This is from high school, and this here is is in a discrete setting. So now we're going to move into the continuous setting. So what would be the average value of this function here between let's say A and B? So what would be the average height? So if you were to take, let's say in this region from A to B, so in this region here, the average, what is the average height? Well, the average height is probably going to be somewhere around here. But if you were to take it in this region, what would be the average height in this region here? In this region here, well, the average height would probably be somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. The average height would be somewhere around here. In this region, the average height is somewhere down here. In this region here, the average height would probably be somewhere here. Okay, so but in the interval from A to B, what would be the average height? So imagine this as being like this. So imagine this bit here is like a fish tank. Okay, so imagine it as being a fish tank here. So this here is our f of x here, and well, if you want to know the average value or the average height, well, the average height would be, well, you would wait for the water to settle. So when the water settles, it will look something like this. So this length here from A to B, well, the amount of water in here would be the length here times the height. The point I'm trying to make here is that so you've got a continuous function here. If you want to know the average value between A in the interval between A and B, you would look at the area here, because the amount of water in this fish tank, the amount of water here is the same as the amount of water here. So if you want to know the height here, you would work out the amount of water in here. You would evaluate the integral from A to B of f of x dx. This here would represent the area. Or the area here, which is this bit here, the area here would be the same as the area here. So if you want to know the height here, what you do is you get the area. So the area was this f of x dx. Remember, this thing collectively represents the area or the amount of water. So the amount of water here, which is given by this, is the same as the amount of water here. So to get this height here, you would get the amount of water and then divided by this length here. This length here is B minus A. So you would get the area here divided by the length here, which is this, and then overall it will give you the height. So that would be your average value here. Okay, so we would rewrite this as this 1 over B minus A, and then well, it means the same thing here. Okay, so the important thing here is that the amount of water here, the area here, or the amount of water here is the same as the amount of water here, or the area here. Okay, that's just bear that in mind. So hang on. So in the discrete setting here, the average height or the average value would be us summing up all the discrete values here. And then dividing it by, in this case, the number of giraffes. In the continuous setting, if you want to find out the average the average height, which is probably be around here somewhere, you would work out the whole area here. You would work out the whole area here. Work out the whole area here, which is this bit here, and then divide it by this length here. That would then give you the average height. Okay, so just bear that in mind. The whole point of this video is that in the discrete setting, the average value is given by this. In the continuous setting, the average value would be given by this. Okay.